Hey everyone, welcome back to another installment of Salty Showcase. In today's video, we are going to delve into the gameplay of Quake Champions Doom Edition, which I'll be referring to as QCDE for the rest of this video. QCDE is an awesome Doom 2 mod that operates on the gzdoom engine. As is customary with my showcase videos, I won't be providing a formal review, but rather offering a commentary on top of gameplay clips. So what exactly is QCDE? It's a straightforward concept, a reimagination of id Software's Quake Champions as an old-school Doom game. This project was introduced in 2018 by the well-known Doom modder gzdoom, who has gained recognition for incorporating weapons from other games into Doom, such as Bulletstorm, Quake 4, and Doom 2016. Quake Champions hopefully needs no introduction on this channel because if you're familiar with the arena FPS scene, you'll likely recognize it as one of the last, if not the last, AAA supported game in the genre. Quake Champions entered early access in 2017 and presents a modern take on Quake 3 Arena, where each character, referred to as champions, possesses a special ultimate ability. Drawing inspiration from Nintendo's Super Smash Bros., Quake Champions pulls champions from multiple id Software titles and plops them into one universe. Titles such as the rebooted Wolfenstein franchise, the rebooted Doom franchise, and all the Quake games, including Enemy Territory Quake Wars. So, with the groundwork set, let's delve into the gameplay and talk about all the goodies that QCDE has to offer. In my opinion, QCDE has surpassed the classification of a mere Doom mod over the course of its development. Powered by the q-zandronum engine, a specialized fork of gzdoom that offers Quake movement, QCDE is an impressive example of how a mod can transform extensively with modifications to the engine and netcode to basically become a standalone game of its own. While gzdoom played a significant role in the project's inception, it's crucial to recognize the contributions of Genia, an experienced Android developer and programmer, who gzdoom graciously passed on the project to for the better part of a year now. Genia's early start in the world of modding and mapping at the age of 10 speaks to his experience, with notable achievements including a widely played Warcraft 3 map and a battle royale game set within the Stalker universe built with Unreal Engine 4. Genia's involvement in QCDE brought forth enhancements such as Quake movement integration, engine improvements, and the inclusion of weapons from Unreal Tournament. These additions demonstrate the evolution of QCDE and the dedication behind its development. The passion is truly commendable. Genia's commitment to this project is evident, as one could argue that QCDE boasts a product equal to, if not surpassing, many of the boomer shooter games currently available on Steam. Furthermore, Genia's ongoing commitment to the mod is demonstrated through regular updates and an open line of communication with the community on Discord, actively seeking feedback and suggestions. Speaking of Discord, game sessions are coordinated there every day. However, it's worth noting that the European player base is more substantial than the North American one. My introduction to QCDE occurred when I was researching current arena shooters for future YouTube content. Since then, I've had the opportunity to play in dozens of online sessions and have even introduced 10 or more of my friends to the mod. Impressively, not a single negative comment has been uttered by any of them, other than one friend who expressed a preference for 3D models instead of sprites. While I personally appreciate the charm of the sprites, I understand his opinion, and I do admit it could be cool to see some of these characters modeled in a polygonal throwback style. There is also a single-player campaign in QCDE, and it plays just like old-school Doom, but with some unique twists. One of the notable twists is that the monsters you encounter change from level to level. Picture this, in one level you're battling the Quake 1 monster roster, and in the next it's Quake 2 or 4. You'll even come across familiar foes from Doom and Doom 2016. Plus, each level can be played with your selected champion, granting you that special ultimate to aid you. You can even team up with friends and enjoy the campaign together in co-op mode. And although I haven't tried it personally, I've heard it's a good time. Additionally, there's an invasion or horde mode where you face relentless waves of enemies, and yes, you can team up for that too. There are also crates you can open during single player and invasion mode, and these crates contain items that give you an edge during your play session, adding an intriguing mechanic to the mix. Alright, now let's shift our focus to the multiplayer aspect, which in my opinion is where QCDE truly shines. The game offers a wide selection of characters, and many of them are quite different from the original Quake Champions roster. While Quake Champions only features id Software characters, QCDE goes the extra mile by introducing iconic heroes from id Classics and other beloved games. This roster includes Duke Nukem, Caleb from Blood, Lo Wang from Shadow Warrior, the Intruder from Dusk, Durandal from Marathon, and Serious Sam, just to name a few. Each of these characters come with their own unique artwork, voice lines, and special abilities, bringing a refreshing variety into the arena. Additionally, you'll find characters classified as light, medium, or heavy, and each weight class offers a slightly different playstyle. While the majority of the characters adopt the fast-paced Quake 3 arena movement, some characters even have the classic Doom movement. But regardless, for those of us who are Quake veterans, this game will feel pleasantly familiar. There's a wide range of ultimates, and while some may be more powerful than others, overall the game feels decently balanced in my opinion. Speaking of the gameplay, QCDE feels fantastic to play. Unlike Quake Champions in my opinion, the netcode for QCDE is very solid. Whether you're playing with friends or going solo, you won't experience any lag or delays that hinder your gameplay. The game runs smoothly without any stutters, and the servers are highly responsive. QCDE also offers a server browser allowing you to easily find games. However, if you find that no one is online, you can play skirmish mode where the AI bots are honestly really good. They almost feel like they're real players at higher difficulty levels. I also want to shine some light on the weapon skin menu. We all know that a lot of games these days love their cosmetics. In this game, however, Genia has gone above and beyond to create weapon skins inspired by every Quake game, as well as Half-Life and even Team Fortress Classic. Not only do these skins accurately replicate the iconic designs of their respective games, but they also feature the same particle effects, truly capturing the feel of the classics. It's a really unique touch that allows players to customize their arsenal and make it their own. If I had to make one critique / suggestion, I would love to see the addition of classic Doom weapons to the collection. As for game modes, all the classics are there: Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, Duel, Last Man Standing, Freeze Tag, and Capture the Flag. There's also a mode called Elder Soul that I personally haven't tried. On top of game modes, most if not all the maps from Quake Champions have been meticulously ported into QCDE. You'll find classic maps from Quake Live, Quake 1, Quake 2, and even Doom 2016 as well. And this includes some iconic legendary dueling maps that have made appearances in countless arena FPS games such as the Arrow Walk and Blood Run maps. There are even maps from other games like Unreal Tournament, and speaking of which, I almost forgot to mention that Genia has added weapons from Unreal Tournament to the game as well. If you're a fan of UT from 1999, you can load up a separate launcher to play with the Unreal Tournament weapons. The classic Shock Rifle, Bio Rifle, Link Gun, and more are all here, offering a fresh twist to the gameplay. While I haven't personally delved too much into this feature extensively, it's an impressive addition to the mod. So let's take a step back and appreciate the sheer amount of content that QCDE offers us. This incredible mod provides a robust single-player experience, co-op gameplay, and a classic multiplayer mode that feels like a Quake game. It surpasses many boomer shooters available on Steam in terms of content and features that you have to pay for, and this game is freaking free. What's more, the developer is constantly working on updates, ensuring that the game stays fresh and exciting. The community has an active Discord server where there's no lack of players and daily organized games. In my opinion, this remarkable mod stands tall among the other arena FPS games, showcasing the passion and the talent poured into its development. While I don't have any specific suggestions for Genia, I do have a few humble requests. More champions, please? Although the roster is already quite extensive, I've always been a fervent advocate for the more the merrier in champion-based games. Perhaps we could see the inclusion of several beloved Quake 3 Arena champions that are currently absent from QCDE, like Anarchy or Bones. And since we're not confined to the realm of id Software, why not dream big and consider adding Turok to the lineup? I mean, could you imagine an epic T-Rex themed ultimate? And while we're at it, I'll also express my enthusiasm for the addition of id Software's Commander Keen, who can shoot dope fish grenades. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm sure if Genia sees this, he's gonna roll his eyes. But anyways, before we conclude, I want to take a moment to tip my hat to him, as well as DB Thanatos, for their hard work on this mod. QCDE has become my go-to when I'm yearning for that classic arena experience, as I no longer frequent Quake 3 or even Quake Live. I extend my best wishes to Genia as he continues to develop his game. I hope this video can help attract even just a small handful of players to his game. Especially in North America, we could use some more players here. Thank you all for tuning in today. If you've had the pleasure of playing QCDE before, I would love to hear about your experiences in the comments section below. I've included a link to the QCDE Discord Discord in the video description, as well as a download link for those who are eager to give it a try. If you decide to go check it out, please just share your thoughts with me and let me know. And finally, if you're enjoying the content on my channel, please consider subscribing. We're inching closer to that 2K subscriber milestone, and I'm truly grateful for the support you've all shown me since I started taking YouTube more seriously back in March. And while you're at it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to help spread the word about QCDE. I'm SaltyOctopus, and I'll see you next time.
When you respawn, forget cigar.